This week in Real Pirateball, documenting the 2010 Pittsburgh Pirates baseball season. And here's your host, Greg Mercer.
What's up, everybody? It's Mercer here with week number 22 of This Week in Real Pirateball. As the Pirates play out the string in 2010, it's getting harder to find things to talk about. I managed to scrounge up a few stories for this week, so let's go ahead and get into it right now. There really wasn't a top story this week, so I'm once again going to tell you about the same sob story about how Neil Walker's one of the only guys worth watching on this team.
And you'll never walk alone.
Neil had a really good week at the plate, going 13 for 27 with 2 home runs and 5 doubles. He has a 12-game hit streak and he's batting about .310 on the year. I don't know if many people expected this much out of Walker, as his minor league numbers really never suggested he'd be this good. As Pittsburgh's local guy and fan favorite, Pirates loyalists are hoping that he'll beat the dreaded sophomore jinx and prove he's a major leaguer. And Walker knows that all eyes are going to be on him next year. This week, the Pirates called up John Bowker from AAA. He's a player the Pirates acquired from the Giants in the Javier Lopez deal. Bowker has always looked like the traditional quadruple A baseball player. He tears it up in AAA, as his above 300 batting average suggests, but when he gets to the majors, he just doesn't seem to be able to adjust. Over parts of 3 seasons with the Giants, he hit .236 with a .673 OPS. Even if he doesn't pan out, he's worth a shot. And hey, he may even become the most celebrated Bowker since PBA bowler Roger Bowker.
What a great run he has had. Beat Danny Weissman, Steve Wilson, Parker Bone, third to get on television. Now he has to beat another Hall of Famer. That was probably the worst shot we've seen.
It's time for another edition of What Minor League Player Got Hurt This Week? This week's victim is pitcher Jose Escanio. He had just started throwing again from being sidelined since October of 2009 with a torn labrum. In true Pirates fashion, last month Jose was at his home transporting a television and managed to drop it on his throwing hand. The Pirates didn't release this little nugget of information until this week, when the injury didn't improve. He'll have his hand in a splint for a month, which will end his season.
We got some movies, refrigerators. We got some movies, color TV.
Thanks to Craig K, who messaged me on Twitter about this story. If you ever have a Pirates-related story you think would be good for TWIRP, just send me a tweet at MercerBoy, and you too may be mentioned on the show. Let's talk about the recent struggles of one Garrett friggin' Jones. If you haven't been paying attention to the stats, Jones has been patently awful at the plate over the last month. He hit a paltry 144 in August and had an on-base percentage of 196. Most people probably weren't aware of how bad he really was last month because he did hit 6 home runs. Still, when your number 4 hitter is not hitting close to his own weight, it's not conducive to scoring runs or winning baseball games. Hell, I bet Martha Jones could have hit better than he did. Alright, enough negative talk. It's time for some positive K. I wanted to mention that this week the Pirates' AA affiliate Altoona Curve clinched the division title. They currently have a record of 81-59, which is certainly better than any Pirates team has had over the last 18 years. The best thing about Altoona's success is that it's generally a good omen for the future. AA players are normally full of younger players that are on their way up the ladder instead of the large number of veteran retreads and never-will-bes that you sometimes see at AAA. Potential Pirate starters like Rudy Owens, Jeff Locke, and Brian Morris are there, among with reliever Danny Moskis, outfielder Gorkys Hernandez, and infielder Chase d'Arnaud. They have a chance to eventually make up a part of a competent Major League club. Of course, I'm pulling for this guy, Jordy Mercer. I see a potential jersey buying possibility here. The Pirates traveled to Chicago to end their season series with the Cubs and won 1 game out of 3. On Tuesday, the Pirates were pounded 14-2 as pretty much everyone and their brother hit the Pirates pitchers hard, including pitcher Carlos Zambrano, who hit a home run in the game. On Wednesday, the Pirates exacted revenge in a 14-7 stomping. It was the first blowout win for the Pirates on the road all season. All the position players got a hit, and McCutchen, Walker, and Tobita went a combined 10 for 15. Garrett Jones hit his 20th home run in the season as well. Wednesday's 5-3 loss was marred by the erratic pitching of James McDonald as the Pirates were unable to spark a late-inning rally off of Cubs closer Carlos Marmol. It was then back to PNC for a weekend series with the Washington Nationals. The Pirates started off on the right foot with an 8-5 win on Friday. Ryan Doumit hit his 12th homer of the season, and Doumit, along with Garrett Jones and Pedro Alvarez, went 6 for 10 with 7 RBI against Livan Hernandez. A 3-run and 4-run burst over 2 innings put the game out of reach. On Saturday, the Pirates once again fulfilled the back end of dueling blowouts by getting pounded 9-2. Paul Maholm was once again laid up, and the Pirates' bats were silent except for an Andrew McCutchen laser line home run to left field. Everyone's favorite lovable loser, Charlie Morton, pitched on Sunday, and not surprisingly, he got torched once again in an 8-1 loss. However, all was not lost as Charlie managed to get his 10.03 ERA back into the single digits at .966. He also has a current whip of 1.99. I'm hoping he gets his whip up to 2 by the end of the year so we can forever call it the Morton line. You know, I think I figured out his problem. Maybe Morton should borrow that magic wand from his namesake Morton Koopa Jr. from Super Mario Bros. 3. Now it's time for my Bet Against the Pirates update for week number 22. As I predicted last week, I hovered around breaking even until the end of the Nationals series when I broke out for some serious cash. The Pirates went 2-4 this week, and I went 4-2 on my bets. I won 3 moneyline bets, and on Sunday I decided to make a one-time increased run line bet in order to make my total amount wagered for the year a nice round number. My $29.09 bet made me $40.73, which was my biggest win of the year. I won a total of $43.74 this week, which brought my total winnings to $345.84, a new high. There are only 26 games left, so it's going to be hard to make much more cash this year. I'm going to do everything I can to be at a high point by the end of the season. What do I think about the Pirates this week? Oh, who am I kidding? Guys, you don't care what I think. The Pirates suck, okay? That's pretty much it. This week they're going to get bombed out by the Braves, and then they're going to get owned by the Reds. Enjoy the thrashings. Get it. Done. No. Wait, no. Wait, what do you want me to do? This is stupid. Freaking Pirates are going to lose like 110 games this year. What does anybody care? I'm Greg Mercer. Later. Forget it. That's it. Done.